I gotta go make a YouTube video for those 12-year-olds on the internet, mister. I'm gonna have to leave you here. But I'll be back. I'll be back. Sleepless, aka Black Taken. I'm not making that up, that's what it actually says on the IMDb. So, Sleepless, aka Black Taken, is a film that came out earlier this year starring Jamie Foxx as a crooked cop, and when he steals drugs from the wrong person, they go after his son. So he must fight through hell to get his son T back. Now I know what you're thinking. Of all the movies to talk about, why am I wasting my time on this shit action movie? Well, let me tell you why. Because this movie is a masterpiece. It's action-packed. It has Jamie Foxx. They stole his son.
They said it was just gonna be an easy grab. Well, it ain't no easy grab. They got teeth.
I was hooked from the second I saw the trailer.
I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of my energy.
The second that Drake song kicks in, you're pumped. You're ready to see this movie.
Got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of my energy.
I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of my energy. It conveys to us, the audience, that Jamie Foxx has got a lot of enemies.
Well, it ain't no easy grab. They got teeth.
That's the whole movie right there. They got tea.
They got teeth.
If I wanted to explain what Sleepless was about to someone who has never heard of it, I would show them that clip. It ain't no easy grab. They got tea.
Well, it ain't no easy grab. They got teeth.
They got tea.
They said it was just gonna be an easy grab.
It ain't no easy grab. They got tea. What an awesome trailer. How can you watch that and not want to see it immediately? I couldn't wait for this movie to come out. So what makes this movie so awesome exactly? Well, let's delve deep into Sleepless so I can explain exactly why this movie is so good. The terrible plot. The movie starts with a poorly edited and shot action sequence. Oh man, look at that CGI. It's so good. I love CGI blood. Just from the start of the movie, it's made clear that Jamie Foxx has got a lot of enemies. Anyway, Jamie Foxx and his partner, slash friend, I guess, steal some cocaine off this car, and then they leave. Then we cut to the following morning. Oh man, look at that mountain reveal shot. I've never seen that in any other movie. So Michelle Monaghan is there, and she's looking for dirty cops, as she explains in this scene.
Someone knew the lab was there, and someone was paid to look the other way. I hear you. Good. Good, so you know I have to get back to work. I have to figure this thing out. Because this city is crawling with dirty cops.
Oh wow, this is great dialogue. Why is this shot behind glass? Is that a stylistic thing? This is T, by the way. This is him. Jamie Foxx calls his son, I don't know what the hell his real name is, but he calls him T. I assume he has a name that starts with a T, like Trevor or something. So here's T, and then Jamie Foxx has a wife who's a nurse, and her name is D.
He's just supposed to
She's supposed to come in and take care of your family? That?
Okay, D. All right.
I assume she has a name that begins with a D, like Diana or something, but I just call her D. We have Jamie Foxx, we got T, and we got D. Or at least I thought we had T, but now we don't have T, because they got T.
They got teeth.
By the way, the actress who plays D, Gabrielle Union, she never leaves this hospital set the entire movie until like the very end. Like she was literally just there for one day, and they shot all her scenes in the hospital, and then she spent one more day on set to shoot the ending. Like she clearly was not on set for very long, which is why all her scenes came out great.
Dave shows up. Dave
I don't care
takes
how
care of
many
your
times
son.
he shows up. He ain't his father. I'm his father.
I know you
You
are.
gotta respect that, D.
So we have like 2 minutes of character development between T and Jamie Foxx, and then he's kidnapped. This isn't intense enough. You need to shake the camera more. More, goddammit. Swear to God, this is the first scene with the son. We had like a minute of character development between them. T is only there, really, to get kidnapped. So that Jamie Foxx can go, they got T. And that's it.
They got T!
Jamie Foxx is really good in this movie, by the way.
Listen, it was a mistake. I'll get you your product. Look, if you hurt him, you know what it is.
I really like how he mumbles all of his lines.
Man, Cass, I love you, man. I love you. Tag me Lacey to take you, you want to get it solved. Ain't nobody doing that. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You need a place to stay, you gonna come stay with me. I got plenty of room.
But you want to see the best acting from Jamie Foxx. Are you ready? Jamie Foxx is sitting in the car alone. And of course, they took his son, T. Here's his reaction. So then he goes in the bathroom and tries to tend his wounds. That wouldn't work. You have water and blood all over you. The tape wouldn't stick.
You were stealing from Novak. You got us fucked up in some Novak shit.
I didn't know that.
How you not know? They said it was just gonna be an easy grab. Well, it ain't no easy grab. They got T.
We did it! We got there! Jamie Foxx is so pissed here that he literally throws his shirt at the cameraman. So earlier in the movie, the easy grab that was shown in the opening credits, he took cocaine from these dealers. And they want their cocaine back. That's why they took his son. So Jamie Foxx goes back to the casino to give them their drugs back.
Dad! What's going on?
So Michelle Monaghan is following Jamie Foxx and then sees Jamie Foxx put like half the cocaine in the ceiling because Jamie Foxx only wants to give the guy half of his cocaine so that he can get his son back. But it turns out that doesn't work because that's stupid. So they just keep Jamie Foxx's son, and then Jamie Foxx goes back down to get the rest of the cocaine that he put in the ceiling. Turns out though, this white bitch, this white devil, took Jamie Foxx's cocaine because he's a dirty cop and she knows it. Why did she even take the coke? I don't understand.
You moved evidence without properly conducting an investigation?
I moved evidence because it needed to be moved.
Why?
Something wrong? No. Everything's fine. Got a great 25-year-old bottle of Macallan up there with your name on it.
You know, this casino is really quiet.
He's good.
These two are like whispering and they can hear each other.
We're gonna miss it. This is big. If we can bring down the Novaks and have an internal bust at the same time.
Jennifer.
Casinos are usually really loud like this.
This is our time. This time, you're gonna hand him a business card that says, "I'm CEO, bitch."
But no, you can just chill out, casually talk. Hey, where's the cocaine, dude? I don't know, they got tea.
I'd like to rent a locker, please.
I'm sorry, lockers are reserved for spa guests only. You like to book an...
I'd like to rent a locker, please.
So what, you have a badge? That doesn't matter. That doesn't get you anything. Especially when, like, criminals run this place. You can't just walk in and be like, I want a locker, and show your badge and you just get whatever you want. That's not how anything works. You need a warrant. It's just stupid. Why am I even questioning it? I mean, they got tea, like... So since Michelle Monaghan took all the coke, Jamie Foxx, very resourceful by the way, goes into the kitchen and takes a bunch of sugar and puts it in the bag. Now, of course, there would be sugar everywhere, and there is. But in the following shot, Jamie Foxx has no sugar on him. And there's no sugar in the bag either. You thought the continuity was bad. Wait till we get to the sound design.
Sugar.
The car slowly stopped. Like, why was there even a screech sound? It wasn't that abrupt of a stop. Oh man, look at this club with no music playing.
Come on, let's go this way.
I go to clubs like that all the time. Everyone just sits there silently and just like... So then we find out the guy who owns the casino wants the cocaine because he needs to sell it to another guy who wants the cocaine. And in return, the casino owner will get money. Except, this guy, played by Scoot McNairy, is crazy, dude.
Hey, Rob. What did you think? Because you and my father used to party together when you were kids that I wouldn't kill you.
You would literally pass out from that. Oh, we're around 48 minutes into the movie now, and the club has finally started playing music. That's nice of them. They keep T in, like, a freezer, and they, like, hurt him a little bit. And then they just leave the door open. I don't know why. Like, there was absolutely no reason for them to leave that door open. Going back to the sound design, I love that he's supposed to be wet, yet there's no, like, squishing sounds.
Where are you? Look, you need to wait on.
It should sound like this.
Where are you?
It's hard to do sound design, I get it. Making movies is hard, you know?
Down! Put the fucking gun down! Sean! Sean! Stay with me! Sean! Stay with me, Sean! Sean! Sean!
Sean!
Sean! Damn it! Fuck.
Another Oscar-worthy moment right here. Damn it! Fuck! So then Dee finds out that something's going wrong, and she leaves the hospital finally, about an hour and 10 minutes into the movie.
What the fuck is going on, Vin?
So then they kill the bad guy and shoot him in the neck. We find out that the sheriff from Stranger Things was actually a dirty cop, and they arrest him.
Arrest that fucker!
And then they take Jamie Foxx to the hospital because he's injured. And then Gabrielle Union comforts her son by wiping his father's blood all over his face. And then we get the amazing ending.
Mr. Novak, it's Anderson, sir. We've got a problem.
What does that mean? Now I know what you guys are thinking right now. This movie sucks. But no, it doesn't. You just don't understand what makes it so good. So I'm going to explain it to you right now in very simple terms why this movie's so great, okay? Now listen. Jamie Foxx, right? He's got a lot of enemies. Because it was supposed to be an easy grab. But it ain't no easy grab. Because they got T. Okay? That's why this movie's good. Characters? Not a single person in this movie has a character to play. They just told Jamie Foxx to act like Jamie Foxx. Gabrielle Union, you're a nurse. She's his husband, and her name is Dee. T is your son. T is supposed to be a kid, even though it looks like he's, like, late 20s. And they got him. That's his character. Michelle Monaghan is a cop, so she has to act like a tough lady. Scoot McNairy's nuts. The guy with the money is evil. And as if the characters weren't bad enough, the actors don't really care that much, and you can really tell. But Jamie Foxx in this is just, he's so bad. He mumbles like the whole movie. I can't understand what he's saying.
You know, it's just everybody's been talking about your situation.
What happened to your face?
I'm having my face. This is a face that pays attention to details.
Speaking of details, I thought Emerson and Flanagan were assigned to this case.
Well, maybe you shouldn't think, Brian.
Oh, look how evil Scoot McNairy is. He has a convoluted torture device where he has to go to a fucking stadium and strap this guy up and then get one of those baseball machines to shoot balls at him. Can't you just waterboard him? Why did you set up this like convoluted trap? For what? You had to get the ball machine, you had to break into a stadium. Do you own the stadium? Is that what you're trying to, like...
Fuck. Motherfucker.
Brilliant, just brilliant line delivery. Fuck. Motherfucker.
Your character has so many layers, I feel like I could get in trouble talking about him. So you tell me who he is.
He's
and
just
what drives him.
a guy who's stuck, who's in between so many hard places, like more than one hard place. What he's got to do for his job, what he has to do for his assignment, and then what he has to do for his child, while at the same time, someone's trying to see if he's being naughty or nice.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, he's not even likable. I mean, besides the fact that he's a corrupt cop, and he kills people, and he steals drugs, and his arrogance and stupidity got his family in danger, there's just like little things he does that he doesn't have to do to be a pain in the ass. What the hell was that? Why'd you kick the number on the floor? It's revealed later in the movie that he's not actually a dirty cop. He's an undercover cop trying to infiltrate this crime family. The thing is, though, this information isn't given to us until the end of the second act. Why didn't they tell us this from the beginning? We didn't know this information, so this character has been extremely unlikable up to this point. We don't like our main character until 2/3 of the way through the movie, because up to that point, we think he's a criminal. We think he's a corrupt cop who got his family in danger because he's an idiot. Is it supposed to be a twist? Like, oh, I thought Jamie Foxx was a bad guy, but he wasn't a bad guy the whole time. Was having like a gotcha moment at the end of the second act more important to this movie than having a likable main character that you actually want to follow? Tell us at the beginning of the movie that he's an undercover cop, so that we actually feel bad for him when shit hits the fan. I can't even say it's Jamie Foxx's fault he's so bad in this movie, because the character they wrote for him is so poor and so unlikable. Jamie Foxx is proven to be a great actor, but he's not good in this.
Now, Sleepless, you play a cop, and given like the current climate of what our people are dealing with police, would you say you have any insights or you learned anything in playing this role?
It's different in this role. This role is sort of separate. You sort of separate that. It's an undercover cop and it's a different sensibility. As far as what we're dealing with, it's got to be a moment where we start to come together, because it's out of control. Like and what I tell people all the time, I can't unsee things. I can't see that cop, that kid, and then try to wipe it away. Everybody has to come to the center. I was in Philly. The mayor at the time said, you know, how do I enrich the relationship between my police officers and the community? And when I went into the community, I was hearing all of these things. And I said, hey, listen, you know what I think you should do? You should get a white cop and a little black kid, a group of them, like from 8 to 10 years old, have them throw a picnic in the hood.
The action in this movie sucks. So this whole movie takes place in a casino. Like, the very beginning doesn't and the very end doesn't. But most of this movie takes place in a casino. And you'd think there'd be a lot of interesting locations to fight in, but I mean, I guess there kind of are, but they do nothing with it. Every fight in this movie has been done better by another movie. There is a club action sequence which doesn't even hold a candle to the action sequence in John Wick. I mean, that action scene is amazing. The lighting, the sound design, the choreography, it's all so much better. And then we have this kitchen fight, which is probably the best action scene in the movie. But when you compare it to this scene from The Raid, it's not even close. The action isn't terrible necessarily, but it's nothing special. And plus, if you haven't noticed by now, the camera is always shaking for no reason. I've discussed this before in one of my other reviews. Handheld is a totally legitimate way to shoot an action scene, or even just a scene of two people talking. But there needs to be a point, and more importantly, the shake of the camera needs to feel natural. Paul Greengrass uses the handheld technique all the time in his films, but it's never forced, because the camera only shakes when the cameraman is put in situations where the camera would naturally shake. When the cameraman zooms in the lens all the way and moves around, it's okay for there to be shake, because that's what would naturally happen. When you just have this scene and it sucks, and the director goes, what if we shake the camera? That'll make it intense. It doesn't make the scene intense, it just makes it look bad. On top of that, we have really bland, boring, stock action music. I'm gonna show you a few tracks from Sleepless out of context. Okay, ready? Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Okay, and here's the third one. Okay, now out of those three, one of them was stock action music. Which one? I'll give you 15 seconds to answer. Okay. The answer was none of them. And then we have the bad acting.
Oh, shit! These responding officers report casings everywhere, and I mean everywhere.
I knew he was dirty.
Motherfucker! God damn it.
Thought you out doing something good and you out here fucking selling drugs.
Bro, what are you doing? I'm just trying to get to my son.
You dirty son of a bitch. Why don't you call for fucking backup?
Because I can't trust anybody. Where them drugs?
Fuck you.
You want me to kill you, Brian? I'll kill you.
The editing isn't that good for most of the action scenes. The second this scene started, I was just waiting for someone to get thrown through that table. Up. Up. Hey, there we go. We have our product placement. We have this scene, which is just unintentionally funny.
I know last week you thought you were busting the captain from Bolden Command. Instead, you ran into a cutter with a nasty right hook.
Someone takes a dump in my department. I know about
They're
it.
shitting all over it. I'm off the books. I've been working undercover for 2 years. 2 fucking years. You know what that means? 2 fucking years. I ain't seen my wife, my kid. They don't know about it.
Father of the year.
Yeah, I'm the father of the year.
You're not convincing me.
That's pretty hilarious, but it's followed up by something that's even more unintentionally funny.
Sorry.
Fuck you.
The biggest sin of this movie is that it's just boring. It's full of cliches. I guess there's some twists I didn't see coming, but the thing is, I don't care because I don't like the characters, I don't like the story, I don't like the execution of it, and I've seen this done a million times. It's just a poorly executed, poorly thought out, bad movie. So why did I talk about it? Well, the truth is, they got tea.
They got tea.
I mean, it's the best, like, out of context trailer line since the Spotlight trailer when Michael Keaton goes, "Spotlight."
And that's the kind of thing your team would do.
Spotlight.
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 Hendrix. Where'd you go? Oh my god, they got H. There he is! Move! I got your dog. Don't move. We got H. Let's go home.